Hey guys, and welcome back to another video where today we are reacting to what it would be like to fight the world's
Hello again,
deadliest
bug-sized
spiders.
friend. Have you ever wondered what it's like to fight the
Bug-sized friend.
deadliest spiders in the world? No? Well, let's find out.
I have.
Challenger 1.
Black Widow.
Black Widows. Despite their size at a cute 1.5 inches, the Black Widow is one of the deadliest spiders in the world. Drop for drop, its venom is more potent than most rattlesnakes. But in a fight, you do have one advantage. Widows have really poor eyesight, so your best bet is to
They need
sneak attack.
glasses.
But first you'll have to navigate its messy maze of tangle webs, and some strands
It's like
are
the
wasted
trip
sticky
wires.
glue droplets.
It's like
Just
laser
grazing
trip
against
wires.
one is a death sentence.
And if you activate the tripwires, then the alarm
But
goes
what
off.
looks like a random mess of silk to us is actually an intricate network. And disturbing a strand in this network
Yeah,
sends
the alarm
vibrations
goes off.
back
The
down to
vibrations
where
for all the
widow
webs.
rests, alerting her to your presence. It's kind of like those laser tripwire rooms you see
Yeah.
in spy movies.
These things.
You could try cutting yourself out, but widow silk is tougher than Kevlar. And more wriggling means you get more tangled.
Like at that point, you
which
may as well just
creates even
wriggle
more vibrations.
as much as you
And
want,
as
because
soon
you
as
know
she
you're
senses
cut.
you, she
Like, you're
bolts
stuck
towards
there.
you.
For good.
She bites using her fangs, injecting venom straight into your veins, and it paralyzes you instantly. Most
Ooh.
spiders feed in a similar way, first squirting digestive enzymes to liquefy your internal tissues, and then slurping up
Okay.
that sweet nutrient
So,
soup, leaving behind
you're
a
done.
shriveled husk, just like how she cannibalized her husband. Thankfully,
Wow.
Black Widow bites are rarely fatal
That
for
is
most non-bug-sized humans.
absolutely
But you might end up with
crazy.
symptoms like muscle pain and cramps. Some
Ooh.
other spiders on this list aren't so nice though. Into the collection you
Ooh.
go.
Yeah. Do not like cramps.
Challenger 2.
Who's next? Trapdoor spiders.
Trapdoor spiders are devious hunters that can
I don't know
span
how
up to 3
these spiders are
inches
so
long,
intelligent.
and as their name
Intelligent
suggests,
enough to
they
make
create
trapdoors.
using silk, soil, and leaves. And they're so well constructed that they camouflage
Wow.
perfectly with the ground. The
Crazy,
trapdoors are
man.
rigged with
Spiders
silk
are so
tripwires,
smart.
so as soon as you bump into one, the spider
Like, if
bursts
spiders
out,
were actually
grabs you,
giant,
and pulls
then
you inside in a blink.
I think
It's
they'd be
adapted
like
to be
the
super
dominant
efficient at
species.
this, with strong spiny front
Like,
legs to grapple prey
they
and
made
powerful
trapdoors.
fangs for piercing and crushing. And in
Crazy.
case you try to resist, some trapdoor species even have armored carapaces for additional defense. In my opinion,
Zero
it's
damage.
a high-risk, high-reward hunting strategy though. Like, what if a predator triggers the tripwire instead?
Birds.
There's another species called the ravine trapdoor spider, and it kind of looks like the devs forgot to hit extrude on
It's an
butt,
Oreo.
but the flat butt actually makes a tough
Yeah, look, it's
shield.
an Oreo bug.
Kind of looks like an Oreo. So in
Yeah,
the off chance that
it's
you
an
manage
Oreo.
to dodge the spider's first attack,
He has the
it can
power of
retreat and plug
Oreos.
its burrow with its shield butt.
He even looks like an Oreo. Like the colors.
Before we fight the 7 other
What's that
unique
giant
spiders
one
on
over
this
there? That
list,
doesn't look like a
let's go
spider.
through some spider lore first.
Looks kind of like a crab.
What makes a spider a
Spider
spider?
lore.
Is it the 8 legs? Well, this dude has 8 legs.
Yeah.
Oh, who's a
No.
good spider? Well, not you. If you want to be a spider, you need to have 2 body segments, 8 legs, silk spinning butt factories called spinnerets, and venomous chelicerae, a fancy word for fang bits. A spider's life cycle has 3 main
There's the
stages.
mouth.
First
It's the
is
teeth.
the egg stage. Female
We got the
spiders
egg,
lay
the
hundreds of
baby,
eggs in
and the
silk
adult.
sacs. Some species stick them to their webs and guard them till they hatch, while others, like wolf spiders, carry them on their butts.
Extra
Second,
protection.
we have the spiderling stage. The
Now we got the
eggs
babies.
typically hatch in a few weeks, and the
That's
spiderlings
so
that
many
pop out are
spooters.
usually a mini replica of their adult versions. For most
No
species,
wonder that house
spiderlings are left to fend
spiders
for
are so
themselves,
easy
but
to
the wolf
find.
spider is a rare case and carries them all on her
Extra
back.
protection.
As a spiderling, all you need to do is find food and
What I'm
survive.
talking
But
about.
your hundreds
This
of brothers
is like
and sisters
what every
all
spider
need
should do.
food too. And right now, you're looking like a yummy snack. To
You need
escape
to
from
run.
cannibalism, the spiderlings run away. If they can, or some use a special ability called ballooning, where they release silk threads into the air and peace out on a silk parachute.
They go skydiving.
Another big
Oh.
part of this stage is molting. Because spiders have
Bugs
an
can fly there.
exoskeleton, in order
That's
to
the
grow, they
problem
need to constantly
with that.
shed their skin to provide themselves with more room to
Imagine
get
having
bigger.
to do that, and you have to
Can
do
we
it over and
appreciate how
over again
difficult it
until
would
you're
be
an
to pull
adult.
all 8
Like,
of your legs out of your
man,
exoskeleton?
that would be
Like,
so
I can't even get out of my
annoying.
two-legged pants without... After roughly 5 to 10 molts, depending
Yeah,
on the
dude,
species,
like, they have to do that so
spiderling
many
finally moves
times.
on to the adult stage.
Ooh,
Now
now
the
I gotta be
spider is at its
adults.
full size, and this is usually when their colorful markings are most prominent. If you're a male spider, for most species, it's pretty much a wrap for you at this point. You're at risk because you
Yeah,
have to wander
most
out of your nest to find a
nature,
mate. Or if you do
the
manage to
males
find a
don't
mate,
last
she'll
as long as
probably
the
eat you.
females.
Or even if
And
none
the
of these
females
things happen
normally
to
do
you,
eat the
you'll probably
males
just
in
drop
terms
dead
of
right after
bugs.
anyway.
Like, praying mantis
Because
do that.
biology. If you're a female spider, you can have a much more fulfilling adult life. You're often way bigger and scarier, and you usually live much longer too.
Yep.
Producing multiple
And
egg sacs
eggs.
over your lifetime.
They lay
And
the eggs.
then the process repeats.
And then
Aw,
more
you itching
spiders
to get
hatch.
back into it, little guy?
And then it just keeps going.
I'm not.
Bug size
Challenger
man.
3.
Who's next?
Ogre-faced netcasters. The ogre-faced netcaster is a spider that gets its name from its big eyes and tiny head. It spans about 3 inches long, and their huge eyes give them really good night vision. Even better than an owl. There is a catch though.
That's crazy.
They can't control the amount of light exposure into their eyes.
Oh, they need
Humans have irises
sunglasses for the
purpose,
daytime.
But the eyes of Ogreface over here are just one giant pupil. So every morning
Yeah.
they get burnt to a crisp. And then the spider
They need,
regrows
like,
its
some
light-sensitive
crazy
cells again
sunglasses.
by nighttime. This happens every
But yeah,
day,
it will
by the way.
regenerate,
So
it's
your
fine.
best bet is to defeat them during the day, when they're completely blind. That is, if you can find them. They're
Wow.
excellent camouflages,
He's behind the
with
leaf.
their bodies resembling bark and dried leaves. Too late, it's nighttime now.
Oh, no.
And Ogreface here has come out to hunt. It first weaves a rectangular
bug
web of
size
silk,
man is
and then
cooked.
stretches it to 3 times its size between its forelimbs like a net. Then,
That's
of course,
big.
it takes a dump on the ground. And then they wait motionless above. This leads to some of the coolest looking spider photos I have ever seen. Like, look at him! And look at his little squidward
Awesome.
face. Oh, and the poop is speculated to either be a target or something stinky to lure prey.
Oh.
As soon as you sniff that delicious poo and get close, it
Like,
strikes,
that's crazy,
plunging
man.
down and dropping its web
Like,
net
spiders
and
are just...
snaring you immediately.
That's what I'm saying.
It
Spiders
wraps you
are
up
so
a bit more
intelligent.
just
They're
to make
intelligent
sure
enough to
you're
set
nice and
traps
comfy,
like
and then
this.
it digs in.
Ooh. Bug size man just got
Challenger 4.
deleted. Water spider? Oh, diving bell
spiders.
spider.
The diving bell spider is quite tiny, spanning only 0.8 inches.
He's got a bubble.
And it's the only known spider to basically live its whole life underwater. It can freely move in water for
Nice.
short periods using air trapped on small hydrophobic hairs on its body. But to stay
So-
underwater for longer, it builds something called a diving bell. It first creates a
That's his
waterproof
house.
web sack.
I
and
would
then
love
inflates
to
it
have a
using
bubble
air
for a
trapped on its
house
body.
underwater.
This usually takes the spider several
Underwater
trips up to the
house
surface to
made of
accomplish.
bubble.
But once it's
Would be so
fully
cool.
inflated, it serves as the spider's new base of operations. And it usually only
his
leaves to
house.
refill the air bubble or to hunt. Its diet consists of aquatic bugs, tiny crustaceans, and sometimes even small fish. And it hunts by detecting the vibrations of prey
Bug
in
size
water.
man is now a fish.
But it can't really
Oh,
eat you in the
Bug
water
size man
because the
is now
digestive
not a fish.
enzymes it
He's a
sweats
dead
out would
fish.
just get diluted. So instead, it drags you back to its little spider bubble where it can chow you down
Yeah.
in peace.
He can't eat in underwater, so he's got to eat in
Challenger
his
5.
house. Oh, who is
Giant
this?
Antarctic sea spiders. The giant
what?
Antarctic sea spider lives underwater along the coasts of Antarctica, and they can grow up to
That's not a
30
spider.
inches long. That's like the size of a small dog.
Yeah, that's not a spider.
I don't know how I feel about this anymore. It's not exactly known why they get so big, but there's a couple of theories.
Well, stuff in
One is that
Antarctica is
Antarctic
always
water
just
is very
big. Like, I don't
oxygen-rich,
know why.
and the extra availability
So
helps
too
them
much
grow
oxygen,
better.
yeah.
Also, bigger bodies can store more energy in food-scarce environments and can also deal with the crushing pressure of the ocean better. But despite having
Japanese spider
in their
crabs.
name, they're not spiders.
Yes, I
belong
knew they
to a
weren't
group called
spiders.
Pycnogonids,
No spiders
which is
get
kinda
that
like
big.
a distant cousin to spiders. So, close enough for me. They're so weird though. They have no lungs or gills, and instead
They're
breathe
more like
through their
crabs
super
than
long
spiders.
legs. Plus, their body is so small
Like
that
they
don't
look
have
like
enough
Japanese
space to
spider
store
crabs.
everything in there. So they keep some vital organs in their legs too. Not really sure what you can do about this guy. Maybe you could crawl into its leg and block its breathing pipes or something. But it's got a bunch more of them though.
Yeah.
These sea spiders feed super slowly using their
That's
long
kind of the problem.
tubular proboscis to pierce soft-bodied prey like you. They then squirt digestive enzymes and suck up that nutrient soup. Isn't that great? Even though it's so
Bug-sized
big,
man
it still eats
is
like all
now
its other
dead.
little spider friends.
Again. Who's the next spider?
You know, when I found out these guys could get dog-sized, I was curious about something. So I asked you in this community post. If you had to pick a dog-sized spider as a pet, what would it be and why?
Diving
And
bell
here's what
spider.
you chose.
We could have sleepovers in
Can
the
I
diving
eat it?
bell.
I would have a black widow. Then I would train it to hide over the houses of my enemies. It'll sneak up from above and quickly wrap them in silk, then drag them somewhere to never be found again.
They should make this a
I really like the
movie.
amount of detail that went into this plan. Any spider plus flamethrower. Wait, that's not what I meant! Diving bell spider. I could take Spooter on fishing trips. You
Yeah.
could also sleep over in Spooter's
See,
underwater
sleep
nest
over in
and
the
watch
Spooter
whatever's
underwater
going on in the
bubble.
lake above
That
me.
is
Like
the
sleeping
diving
under
bell
the
way.
stars. Huntsman spider.
Diving bell
They're
spider is
cutie
so good.
patooties. An orb weaver, because it can make me a nice warm blanket every day. That sounds so cozy. She could even
That's
make
great.
you warm clothes, a warm scarf, wrap
You don't
up
need to
nice
buy
and
clothes
tight.
when you got an orb weaver. You don't need to
I
buy
would
anything.
finally be able to
Eat spider legs. I think it would be nice
This guy needs
and
to go to
crunchy
therapy.
if you shave and fry it.
You gotta stop, bro.
I've heard spiders taste like chicken. Can I ride it like a horse? Yes. Can I climb up walls with it? Yes. Is it big enough to ride into battle? Yes. Jumping spider. It's kinda cute, especially when wearing its water hat. Thanks for your ideas.
Wow.
Back to the video. Challenge is 6. Wandering
Ooh.
spiders.
This is the
spider
deadliest
is one
spider.
that you definitely don't want to pick a fight with. Unluckily for you. The Brazilian wandering spider is considered the most venomous spider in the world. Even
Yeah.
for non-bug-sized humans, a tiny dose of venom the weight of a grain of salt can be fatal if not treated
Yep.
in time. And wandering spiders can
That's
get
just normal
huge,
humans.
like
Bug-sized man
7
is not gonna
inches
survive
huge.
this one.
Okay,
No
you
way.
can get off now. I'm uncomfortable. They're mostly found in the rainforests of South America, but there have been sightings of them in urban areas too. When threatened, they rear up
Really?
into a threat pose as a warning and charge at you to try and scare you away, even jumping up to a foot and a
He's so
half.
threatening.
That means a spider
Oh.
could be like here and then... I'm uncomfortable. Also,
Yeah,
as scary
that's-
as the threat pose is supposed to be, it kind of
Big
looks like
ol'
he's
spider.
just asking for a hug. Aw, do you want a hug, little spider?
I think he does. Who's next?
Challenge is 7.
Who is it? Spider-Man? Oh,
spiders.
spitting spider.
The spitting spider spans up to an inch
He's
long,
like
and they
Spider-Man,
have the
except
ability
he
to
spits
shoot
the webs.
The webs shoot through holes in their fangs, and they wiggle their calicity
Wait, that would
back
actually
and
be
forth
so
to create
cool.
a zigzag pattern. This
You could
increases
ride
the
'em.
surface area of the spray, making it harder to dodge.
Very, like, so cool.
The silk also only gets sticky when it comes in contact with the air. If this didn't happen, then the spider would be choking on its own web spit.
And it
But
wouldn't be
because they're slow
spitting.
and have bad eyesight, spitting spiders usually hunt at night, when prey is less active. They sneak up on you while you sleep, and gently prod you to gauge distance. Then the spider suddenly squeezes its body like a sauce bottle, securing
Yep.
you as its next
And now
meal.
you're stuck. Like, there's no way.
Too bad none of you picked the spitting spider as a pet. You could have gotten a free squeezy bottle web shooter.
No, I still think the diving bell spider's better. I could sleep over in the
Challenge
underwater
8.
bubble. What's that?
Bolus
Don't
spiders.
go into the thingy,
The bolus
into
spider
the
is
tunnel.
a tiny orb-weaving spider, spanning under an inch long, and they have one of the most unique hunting strategies, specializing in hunting moths.
No.
Oh, yeah,
First,
bug
they
size
spit out
man
this
is now a
gooey, webby
moth.
snot ball
He's now moth
and lower
size
it down
man.
on the end of a silk line. Kinda like a fisherman. The shiny goo blob smells like a female
This
moth
thing's
eel
awesome.
moth
It's like a
brain,
wrecking
so you're
ball,
entranced.
but a
And you
spider.
fly towards it, expecting to find your new
Oh.
wife. But
Yep.
instead, the spider smacks you in the face with sticky spider spit and catches you
Yeah,
on its line.
that's
Then all the bowler
unfortunate.
spider needs to do is reel you into a venom-filled bite.
Boulder spider's so tiny though. Such a tiny little guy.
Challenger 9.
Who's this? Oh,
Purse-webbed spiders. Purse-webbed
Nah, this
spiders
one you're
are
cooked.
dark, chunky, and have super long fangs that are
because
way
you don't
too
even
big
know
in
it's there
relation
until
to
it's
their
already
body.
too late.
They're often mistaken
Well,
for
then you're
tarantulas,
dead, so you wouldn't even
although
know
they
anyway.
only grow up to 2 inches long. But you'll get to meet
These are like
guys
the
soon.
gamers of the
Purse-webbed
spider world.
spiders
They
build
don't
a
touch
unique
grass.
web in the shape of
They
the
just
tube,
sleep.
usually up against the tree so that it's camouflaged. The spider chills in the tube for its whole
Yep,
life.
they never
usually
touch grass.
Never ever coming out. When a bug-sized brain like yours sees the tube, it gets curious. Are there
Curious.
cookies at the top?
Cookie.
Oh
Before
my
you
god.
notice your mistake,
Where's the cookie?
Oh,
the
you're
spider
done.
lunges to your position from the
Oh.
inside of the tube, and using its ginormous fangs,
This
it
is like
pierces
the
through
coolest
itself
spider,
wall
bro.
and
Oh my
straight
god.
into your guts.
It's either this or the diving
You're
bell spider.
probably
Oh,
dead already,
yep, you're
but
dead.
you get a dose of venom as well, just to be sure. And then carefully, the spider cuts a small opening
And
in
now-
the tube and pulls your corpse
Yep.
inside, sealing it again before it begins feeding.
Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video and want to see more, then click
Dude,
this
you did
one
so good
right
getting through all
here.
that. As a reward,
And remember to
all
go
your
check
hard
out
work,
Dumb Doggo's channel.